So in the next room, you can go all the way back to the first floor, but first we gotta fight the last new enemy of the game. This is the Wire, the fully upgraded version of the enemy we've fought so much. Wire. Absorbed the wire and became stronger. Be careful. This is probably the strongest, like, single enemy in the chapter. Not only are his attacks very hard to dodge, but it also takes a minute to be spared, and it does a lot of damage. Has his laser beam attack, which is really hard for me to keep up with all of them. Then it has this one where it kind of shoots both of the beams and throws the bullets at you. This is the hard one, in my opinion. Like, I very rarely go through that one without being hit at least once. But luckily for us, it only takes one to recruit them. Then what I'm going to do right now is I'm actually going to head back to the first floor, because there's actually an extra piece of dialogue you should get if you talk to Swatch again. And we're also going to buy some butler juice because, you know, we got the healing items, we need them. And if you talk to Swatch, look, you can ask him about the basement robot. So that's what happened. That robot was the embodiment of a Lightner's dream. A dream I helped create once. Splashing color from the motion of their hand, the Lightner filled it with their own hope, giving it an incredible power. But in the end, nothing ever came of it. And it was left in the basement with the rest of the corrupted data. But that crooked salesman, somehow he learned about the robot, thought he could use its power to fulfill his own twisted dreams. What a pity, to think he was once a valued customer. And that's it, goodbye, Swatch. And then, going in here, you can see, look, it's Noelle's room. Well, this statue rocks. Hey, Rousey, can we take this for my room? Huh? That would be stealing. You stole the Susie Like statue. You can also interact with this icy thing. From the search is Icy Real Cryptid. It's a cross between Icy and something else. Hey, Chris, take this for your room. That would be stealing. You stole the Icy statue for some reason. It's a calendar. Every page is the last month. Every day it's the 25th. And I think it's cool that we can actually walk around in Noelle's room instead of it just being relegated to a cutscene. You can even see the moon go, like, really nicely in shot. And right here you can see the final area is mimicking the starting area. Truly, we have gone full circle. There she is! Queen, stop right there! Ah, my sweet idiot children. You are just in time to witness my world domination. With Noelle in my possession, it is only a matter of time before her will turns, and she unleashes her power, blanketing the world in... Too late, dumbass! Noelle's with Birdley. Oh. Then who's this? But Birdley? But he's been... intercepted. My control plugs are now suitable for teenagers. Now the whole family can enjoy eternal servitude. Sort of regal, mostly cruel laughter. Wait, then, where's Noelle? Laughter becomes more cruel. Oh, I wonder. I actually know the answer. Enough already! Oh dear. I do sincerely quite like you two. It will be a shame to force you to serve me. An enjoyable shame. Queen blocks the way. So, what we need to do is, we're actually not going to focus on Queen at all. We need to focus on Birdly, and we need to get that wire off of him. And now that Queen's controlling Birdly, she can also access some of his attacks while we're getting hit with the tornadoes. And then, yeah, you do Group Loosen. We also get access to Red Buster and Dual Heal, just like the fight with King. We don't need to use Red Buster yet, but we will need to use it, which is why I recommend trying to graze as much as possible. Then after she does that attack with the wine glass, she'll erect a shield of acid. Essentially you have to make her drink acid from her cup so you can loosen Birdly again. That was a very weird sentence. And she has this attack where she kind of hits her high heel at you or whatever. That one's pretty easy. And then you can use Red Buster to destroy the acid shield, but we're going to do that later because that one was really small, but later ones were. And if you really like Queen's Laugh, you're going to love that attack. And unfortunately, we've got to stop using Group Loosen because Susie and Rousey got pretty low. Chris is completely untouched, which is kind of weird. Maybe Queen just really likes Chris. That's my new headcanon. And here's my favorite part of the song. God damn, that is beautiful. Like, I'm not even really a guy that, like, listens to video game OSTs. Like, I think that's kind of corny in my opinion, but that is really good. As you can see, if we use Red Buster, it destroys the shield a lot. We got this one, which, this is kind of one of my favorite attacks because it's meant to represent, like, internet discourse. And Queen has a parallel to King, how she kind of messes with the battle box. Now, to be honest, I probably should start using Group Heal here with Rousey, but I'm not going to. Healing is for cowards. We're just going to brute force our way through it. Another cool thing is that you can actually defeat Queen with violence. Unlike defeating other enemies with violence, it'll actually affect the story in a significant way, and it will give you a slightly alternate ending than the normal one. So that's something to keep in mind. Boom, Red Buster is so OP. Over here we got some more internet discourse. And then look, Queen trolls them and then they all start attacking each other. And right here she tries to download her ultimate attack. Remember from the beginning the internet is down so it doesn't work out. Not bad for you foolish children. What the? What are you doing? Why isn't my control wire working? Thanks to my comrades' kindness, their mercy. Now, it's time for me to take my freedom. Queen, you may have mastered the number 3. But can you stand up against 4 of us? Running simulation for the number 4. You're definitely going to kick my ass. Unless... Oh no, what that? Wait 1 nanosecond, you cowardette. You... Alas. But Birdly... Just now was nothing more than simple bravado. The truth is that wire already absorbed all my succulent energy juices. Birdly, hey Birdly, are you okay? Everything getting dark. Only a kiss from a beautiful gamer girl can save me now. Birdly. What? Like, get your, losing consciousness and stuff, but... Could you speak up? Sorry, suddenly I'm feeling a bit better. Hey, that's a relief. Well, gotta hurry and save Noelle, so, later. Dear Suzanne, so enigmatic in her ways. But I can read her heart, Chris, like a health meter. And it's beeping for love. Well, enough tales, Chris. Good luck. May the smarts not be with you. Okay. It's time for the final battle. The night. The roaring night. Today, it deigned to create this world, reaching its long hand to the sky. It coursed its will into its blade, and made, thrusting the fountain from the earth. Unfortunately, the world they created is trapped within the confines of the library. If only we had a way to make more darkness, we might be able to cover the whole world. That is when I realized this power of the will, this power of determination, is it not something that all light nerds possess? If one was simply determined enough, could not anyone make a dark fountain? So then, if the night has taken its leave, then I will simply make a new one. Noelle, honey darling, sweetie gravy. How do you find the giant hand? Great, and how do you feel about world domination? Ooh, ouchie mama! Susie, you came to save me. Somehow, I knew you would. You did? I mean, well... Wait! Wait! You need to get out of here! Hurry! Huh? Queen? Seems that you failed to notice. The giant freaking robot in the middle of my palace. This isn't good. She's invincible like this. Huh? She's been bragging about her final form all day. You think growing a few inches is gonna help? Yes. Are we cool to take over the world now? Susie, let's just give up and... Hell if we're giving up now! Susie? So what if you got another form? We've got one too. Chris, Rouse, come on! What are you doing? This is our ultimate. Well, wait a second. Now that you mention it. Oh no, it appears I am evenly matched. I hope you won't mind if I don't hold back. We're falling! Any bright ideas on how we're getting out of this one? We could try flapping our arms? Fear not! Your knight in glow-in-the-dark armor is here! Birdly? Chris, Susie, my energy is still too low to help you fight. So I found help for you. Behold, comrades! On your quest against Queen. You made all sorts of buddies, right? Using our junk-making skills, we modified everyone to work together. Chris, Susie, behold! The ultimate group project! With a splendid base. My strongest JPEGs. Flashing lights. Happy bravery. Meow noise. My energy. Squeak noise. Tender loving care. Fresh cooking. Organization. And, most of all, whatever this thingeth is. Finally, a worthy opponent.
Round 1.
Fight!
Giga Queen blocks the way. This is the true final boss of Chapter 2. Remember the arcade minigame we played at the very beginning of the chapter? This is essentially just an upgraded version of this. Now, about our HP bar, that actually is dependent on how many people you recruit, so depending on the amount of recruits that you have near the end, 250 is the max, and that's how you know that you have every recruit in the game. And then you have certain acts, you can do turbo dodge, sword mode, and you can also do stealth fix, which heals you. Me personally, I never really use turbo dodge, I only really use sword mode, and I use stealth fix. And what sword mode does is it pretty much makes you grow more powerful until you miss. If you're really bad at the minigame, I recommend using Turbo Dodge, but this is mostly just a match for fun. This isn't really like an actual challenge. And I have to say, I went absolutely insane when I first saw this fight. Because everything leading up to it, not only do you fight Queen, which that's meant to be set up as like the final battle, Queen brings out an entire mech suit, and everyone you've helped out so far comes together in one thing just to kind of fight them. It really is, like, it's such a simple plot on paper, but like when you actually go through it, it's so fun, and it's just so, satisfying. And every once in a while, she'll just do a normal attack. It actually is kind of hard to dodge, I won't even lie. You should probably try to stay near the bottom of the box, unlike what I was doing. You see, I do actually have to use self-fix, so I was getting a little bit low. But it's cool because we almost got her down to her final HP bar.
Round 3.
And then I will admit, the first two are pretty easy. Her third round is actually somewhat challenging, so yeah, you're probably going to want to lock in. And one of the reasons why is that she starts doing attacks like these, and essentially you have to either dodge left or right or duck. Yeah, she's just been clapping me these last few turns, I won't even lie. And she also has this one. This one is a bit easier to dodge than her last. Another thing that's worth noting is that if you can't use self-fix and you're really in a bind, you do still have access to your heals. Hopefully you have something that's at least comparable to self-fix because, you know, you have a lot more HP and Queen's going to do a lot of damage, but, you know, if you're really in a bind, you could probably find something. Like you see right here, I am very, very low. And these combos that Queen just locks you in is crazy. She is piecing me up. Holy, I was wrong for what I said. I swear this fight really is meant to be fun and not even that hard. And then here she goes, her final attack. You have to either dodge left or right or stay still. Then one final baseball to end it off. Let's go. Boom! Battle power dropping. Overheat activated. Listen well. You may have defeated me, but I still possess one thing. You three will never have. Detachable hands. Noelle? Darling. Honey. Sweetie. Gravy. Take the pin I gave you and stab the earth, creating our new supreme empire. I... What's wrong, Noelle? I know it would make you happy. Or should I, with the last 1% of my battery, crush Susie into 8 bits? Leave Susie alone! You think listening to you makes me happy? No. I'll never be happy, not if I'm controlled by you. Why can't you understand that? Noelle. Perhaps my computations were miscalibrated. Noelle. Disregard me and, with your own power, choose the world that makes you happy. Queen? Queen? Queen, are you okay? Seems she ran out of battery power. Guess we can seal the fountain now, right everybody? Everybody? Queen, she said, choose a world that makes you happy. I don't want to live in a world ruled by her. But if that wasn't the case, I wonder if this world wouldn't be so bad. Huh? Susie, don't you think so too? Now that you mention it. Chris, isn't this world just better? We make so many friends here, you know? I've never had an adventure like this before. With axes and battles and magic. Where everything can be healed with a little spell. And no matter what happens, no one tells us what to do. Gosh, yeah. So, even if things were really scary just now, I mean... So, is there any reason not to? Not that I can think of. Me neither. Then, Noelle, let this be my real apology. Concentrating my will into this blade, I will make a new fountain. And unleash a bright future. A future that shines for us. A future whose brightness is born from darkness. Stop. What in the world are you all doing? Well, we thought we would just stop. I mean, stop! Do you realize what will happen if you do that? I will just... You'll bring the roaring. When the light is subsumed by shadow. When the fountains fill the sky. All will fall into chaos. The titans will take form from the fountains and envelop the land in devastation. The surviving darkness, crushed by the darkness, will slowly, one by one, turn into statues, leaving the Lightners to fend for themselves, lost eternally in an endless night. Is that your idea of paradise? Oh damn, I did not know that. You didn't? But your whole plan was to... I'm just a computer, Lamo. I don't know everything. I was just guessing based off the knight's actions. Why the heck, hell, would I want to end the world? Well, that's a relief. And that is one of my favorite scenes from this chapter. Just Queen's delivery of, oh damn, I did not know that. After like 8 hours of gameplay. I'm sorry, After everything, I just caused trouble for you again, Noelle. That's okay, Burley, I understand. You cannot calculate other people's feelings. You understand how I feel? Not really, Lamo. I just don't want Noelle to be sad. Huh, well, I'm glad you two kind of get it now. Guess we all made a pretty sweet team in the end. No, we fricking didn't? Can you let go of us now? Oh, yeah. Susie! Hey, you stood up to Queen. Not half bad. Really? Yeah. Just guess you gotta wake up soon, huh? Huh? Everything got so intense, I forgot it was a dream. Then, I just hope... I get to have more dreams like this. Hey, Noelle, when you wake up, well, I just wanted to say, well then, I suppose it is time for you all to exit. Running program, tendergoodbye.exe. I will miss each of you. Noelle, your unneeded honesty. Susie, your foolish bravery. Chris, your chill vibes. Burgley? It doesn't have to be goodbye, Queen. Chris can take you back to our castle town. You and all our recruits can live there. Oh. Deleting tendergoodbye.exe. Alright, time to do what we came here for. Hey, Noelle. If you see the real Susie, just know that maybe she's... Look, she doesn't have a tail, okay? Okay, I got it. Let's just go, Chris. So the entire plot of this chapter has been just one giant misunderstanding. Go figure. Chris. Looks like we're here again, huh? The roaring night. Whatever they are, they're making these fountains. But is that really a bad thing? Since they started showing up, everything's gotten a lot more interesting, hasn't it? Well, we don't have to think about that now. Chris, it's your turn. It was as if your very soul was glowing. Huh? What happened? Oh, it was a dream, wasn't it? Huh? A dream? That was all a dream? Of course, that must have been a dream. Such feelings, such thoughts. Oh, sweet Lady of Justice. To think I would ever think Susie would be... Susie? Susie, what are you doing here? You invited us to study, remember? Oh, right, What? Studying with them? Noelle, heavens to yikes, they're... Well, I guess we could try it. Huh? My alarm? I'm going to be late for my shift with Miss Boom. Oh no, how is it that late already? Well, adieu everyone. I must gather my belongings. How I love the texture of freshly picked up books. Now, let us hasten, my dear Noelle. Good day, Chris, Susie. Bye, Chris. And, bye, Susie. See ya. What? Are you looking for something? Nothing, bye-bye. The heck is her problem, anyway? Way to treat someone who just saved the world. Chris. Hey, wait a sec, Chris. We just actually saved the world, didn't we? Damn, we really are heroes. And no one even knows. Guess it's better that way, though, right? People freak out if they knew the world's in danger. Though, kinda sucks Noel has to forget, too. Whatever, let's get out of here. Obvious romance aside, we did it. It's a recycling bin. Looks like someone accidentally printed off a lot of useless emails. And over here, the closet is spacious and full of old electronics. A large person could easily fit inside. It's a trash can. You get the feeling it doesn't have any friends. It's hard to explain why you feel this way about a trash can. Looks like the library's state-of-the-art public laptop. Someone left it on. And that's it for the cyber world. Goodbye. Before you left, you gathered up everything in the room. That's it. It's been fun. Man, it got late, didn't it? Guess you should go home, huh? Alright, you don't have to say it. Don't want to walk home by yourself, huh? Well, if you're gonna make me, I guess. Let's go. So, first thing you're gonna want to do before you start exploring Hometown is go back to the school. Because remember, we gotta bring all the recruits home to our castle town, so let's do that. So this is your castle town. It's not bad. Chris, Susie, on behalf of everyone I oppressed, thank you. I'm going to be your wacky roommate now. Chris, I bet you have a lot of people to talk to. But you don't have to do everything at once. Save and take a break anytime you want, okay? So before you actually do that, what you want to do is you want to run straight to the actual castle. You want to see if Newbert is here. Newbert is your prize for getting 100% recruits. If Newbert is not there, then you're pretty much cooked. And then if you save before you go back, you're really cooked. And Queen will actually comment about Newbert not being there if you don't have all the recruits. So that's a cool way to tell.